Welcome back to the channel, folks. It's a beautiful Saturday. It's going to be 85 degrees today, and I'm going to do a couple little minor modifications to the car. Nothing major, but a little branding and a little thing on the back that I think you're going to love, so hopefully you stick around and watch that. But first, got to take the wife to breakfast and share some of our interesting banter. I expect it'll be nothing less than incredibly hilarious as usual, but if you don't want to watch it, I'm going to put the time down here that you can fast forward to see what I do to the 2020 Hellcat Redeye.
Close your eyes for a minute, close your eyes for a second, I won't change my mind. What does it...
Can you read it?
That's a horrible idea. What time?
Not totally me, huh? That sounds like a terrible idea. What time you want to go? Thank you.
You're very what?
Am I Instagrammable? I'm kidding.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Go back to the 6th video down.
You were yelling
my
at him?
God.
You can watch her yell at me when I bought a car.
You're a star, baby.
Shoot.
So get up. No.
55,000 people watched her. No, we're at 60,000 people on that video right
You're a star, girl.
It's because he bought a Hellcat after it's a Dodge Challenger.
Yeah.
So then he had the one before that one, the regular Challenger. I don't know what it was. And then he goes, well, I'm just gonna go down and take a look and blah 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 and turn in my other car. He's supposed to turn in his other car. I go, you bought a car, didn't you? Well,
Nobody's called to pick you up yet? None of the cable channels yet?
I have men across the country sharing the pain with me when I'm getting chewed out.
That is hilarious. I love it.
I didn't really chew him out. Thank you.
Hey, that video can go to 1 million views, man.
Hey, you're about and when that does, you be ready for HLN to call you.
Yeah,
Y'all be
I don't want to
ready.
be on no TV shows.
Y'all be ready, girl. It's gonna happen.
You're on a TV show.
I can see it. Enjoy, guys.
Thank you.
But I mean, we're the original owners on it. It was my dad's, so I'm looking somewhere between 8 and 10.
Oh yeah, that's good. Jeez.
That's really good. No.
So my buddy's selling this Ferrari right now for a steal. So I'm working her up to let me buy that old car. It's an older one. It's an 02.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my God. Oh,
Look at that.
just washed my hair like 2 days ago
Look at
too.
that. Oh, gross.
That is so gross.
You want to throw anything else on you before I turn the camera off?
It's still on.
No, I just want to know if you want to throw anything else on yourself before I turn the camera off.
I said it's still on. Why is the camera still on?
Oh.
10,000.
All right, wait, watch. Let's ask everybody.
No!
If I told you her channel, how many of you, comment below, would subscribe to her channel? Comment and tell us.
But it's not a funny channel. It's
Gonna
about.
be funny. It's gonna get funny after we share your saga, and then
My saga.
your saga. I went to that muffler shop. The guy was a clown. Ran out of there screaming.
Did he have like the red nose and the shoes?
He should have had a red nose and the shoes. He's like, "What do you want? What can I help you with?" I don't know. I'll have a ham and cheese on rye with some extra mustard and some pickles. We're a muffler shop, sir. Well, then how about you take off my mufflers? He's mean. He's nasty.
So you just got out the solder iron and
So I left and I
burned
found
them off yourself.
Yep, I found a different place to go.
Oh, you didn't do that yourself?
You thought I removed mufflers on my own?
Yeah.
With like you seen me welding it before?
I thought you got the solder iron out and burned them off.
You're serious? You thought I did it?
Yeah. 100% I thought you did.
Okay, let's marinate in this blonde moment. What did you think? let's let's marinate in this. You thought I went down there welding mufflers off of the car?
Yeah, I thought you did it because we have a solder iron.
I should let you believe that, man.
I totally thought you
A
did.
solder iron, little teeny soldering iron. You thought I was taking mufflers off? Oh,
well,
man.
initially I thought they just disconnected, so I just thought you had to twist them out, and then I saw that they were like burned off on both sides, and I was like, well, he must have got the solder iron.
You really thought that?
I even told my parents you did that.
You told your parents that I took it off myself.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh my God. Let's all forget about that going to work thing.
Well, I don't know if that's hard.
Like they're steel tubes.
Yeah, so you just need something to burn through them.
And a soldering iron would do that. You know what? I shouldn't have let you think anything other than that. Because you had to have been thinking I'm one hell of a
I was impressed.
handy mofo.
I was impressed. I was like, he got under there and he burned those things off.
So Kendall thinks I did too?
Yeah.
Both of you think I burned the mufflers off
Yeah.
myself? That's hilarious. That's like incredible.
Well, that's why I was like, well, mine must be different than yours because you're like, I'll make the appointment to get yours done. I'm like, oh, well, why can't I was thinking to myself, why can't he just do it? If he's going to do this car, my car shouldn't be that much harder. But I thought maybe it's because like BMW has to be done special.
Unbelievable. That's great. So you're cool with me taking mufflers off the car, but you don't want me messing around with those Christmas lights.
Exactly, because that's my house. And then here's what happens. The Christmas lights next year will be my problem when they don't work or you ruined them or whatever. You can't find them. That's my problem because, well, where's the Christmas lights and what'd you do to them and why didn't you put them away right and what's going on? And it would never end. Now your car, you're not going to come in the house and be like,
where's my mufflers?
well, you might ask that. But
don't get rid of those mufflers, man.
I did not. They're in the garage next to the car stuff. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Oh gosh.
Bless you.
Don't give me any more of your germs. Look I have cancer in my hand too from you. See it?
We need to take your hand off then. I can do that too, just like I did the mufflers with the soldering iron.
Look at that though, seriously.
Want
Look.
me to get the soldering iron out?
No, but isn't that weird? That's creepy and nasty looking. Like, I don't even know what it is. Oh, don't scare our neighbors and all the dogs
kids.
and the
Look at
lady.
everybody goes back in the street. Everybody get out of the street. The horrible neighbors are coming home. Horrible neighbors are.
So bad. Her husband will like wave and he's nice, and she like turns like the opposite direction anytime she's outside and I drive by. Couldn't be my loud music and the loud cars. And
Saw that little tiny soldering iron?
yeah.
She thought I and took that. That's your mom. So who should help you with your homework from now on?
Mrs. Zilg.
All right, folks, welcome back. So 3 things we're going to do to the car today is add the Lux Auto Concepts embossed Hellcat head in the back and the chrome Dodge emblem delete. So let me show you this chrome emblem in the back. It stands out like a sore thumb. I mean, I don't hate it, but certainly I think the Hellcat head in the back will look good. Now, just my opinion, but those of you with a different wing, the original wing on the back of your Hellcat that has the SRT emblem with the Hellcat head, I think a Hellcat head on the tail, on the wing, and a Hellcat head between the tail lights is a little bit too much Hellcat head. I don't know if that's possible because we love the Hellcat head, but I just think it's too much. So I don't have that on the back, so this is going to be cool. It's going to look really good between the tail lights, and I got it in satin black with gloss black Hellcat head, so it's very subtle, very classy looking with the American flag background because we love America, right? Absolutely. 4 years in the Air Force, I have no problem putting this American flag on the back of the car. It's not going to be really bright or anything. It's just subtle. It'll look really classy and nice. The next thing I'm going to do is add the matte black logos for my channel because this car, folks, is a business expense. I mean, this channel is monetized, and thank you for your support. And I love sharing all this stuff with you, and it definitely brings a lot of joy to my heart to do that and collaborate with all of you. Of course, screw the haters, but everybody else, love you guys. So I want to put my logo on there to drive traffic to the channel. Just makes sense. It's hard to do because I want this thing just solid and clean, but I've got to brand the car. It's mandatory, but I went real subtle with the matte black so people will see it. It's pretty cool. And the last thing, milling around in the trunk, I was so excited when I bought the car that it didn't even occur to me that the foot pedals look like the foot pedals on a Toyota Prius. They're just black rubber foot pedals. And I was a little frustrated and ended up digging around in the trunk, and I found this box all taped up in the back, and look what's in there. Whoa, how cool is that? So I'm going to add these in. Looks very simple to add to the car. So just some minor modifications, but I told you, I promised you I would take you along for the ride with everything I do to this car, and hopefully share some ideas that some of you decide you want to do to your car, and let's do this. First, let's get this branding on the car. The stickers are from vinylsickness.com. Pretty cool, pretty cheap. I don't know, it was 20 or 30 bucks or something like that. Go there and check it out. You can custom make these, see the logos, see what they look like. They have all the different social media icons. I'm going to put the YouTube and the Instagram on there, so be sure to like and subscribe and follow me on both. Definitely go to Instagram and follow me there. A lot of things I'm doing to the car you'll see happen there before they even happen here. So check it out. So we'll add these now.
What is getting deep now? Follow me around. Yeah. Can you let me down?
Alright, so the Dodge Delete, that's the hardest because I've got to sit down and pull those things off with the heat gun, and I don't know about you all, but when you have a brand new car and you start taking things off of it you can't put back on, it's scary. But I know it's going to look better. But the other reason why, other than it looking really good, is that shiny black part between the taillights on the, I think it's 2016 and up Dodge Challengers, gets so scratched up, and I don't even know how. I mean, you don't ever have to touch the thing, and within a few months, it's going to be all scratched up. There's just no way around it. So this, of course, keeps that from happening and makes the car look significantly better. So let's go ahead and take that Dodge emblem off, and I'm going to make this all super fast so I don't drag you guys out into the super longer video.
Close your eyes for a minute, close your eyes for a second. I won't change my mind. What is getting deep now? What is getting deep now? Follow me around.
Alright folks, we've got the Lux Auto Concepts decal between the taillights on the back of the Hellcat. I think it looks great. Still going to dry. It always has a couple bubbles at the beginning and then it dries out. So if you do this, just don't freak out. It'll take about a day and it'll look good. So let's see if you can tell how it looks. Right there. I think it looks great. I think it looks better than the chrome Dodge, and it goes with the whole blacked out look on the car. And this thing's coming along. We got those on the side. This thing's totally blacked out. What do you think? Simple stuff to do to your Challenger or Charger. It just adds that little subtle, really cool, clean touch. So like I said, these came with the car. They were in a box in the trunk. I'm sticking them on now because I think they look way better and they feel way better also. So had them on my Scat Pack, so it just makes sense that I would have them on this thing. So glad that they included them. So let's get those put on real quick here. Alright, I ain't gonna lie. This one, pain in the ass. Whoa! Heat up the rubber with your heat gun and it'll be a lot easier. Left to right. Left to right, folks. And we're good. Alright. You want to make sure these things are on good, otherwise they come off while you're driving. That could get exciting. Alright folks, thanks for joining me for another video. Today we got the foot pedals on, we got the Lux Auto Concepts decal between the taillights, we've got my OCMotivator logos on the side windows. I think everything looks incredible. So stay tuned for more videos. I'm going to post every time I do anything to this car, and more fun to come. Hopefully next weekend we get this thing out to show you some real fun driving and just figuring out where I can go and do that without ending up in handcuffs. So stay tuned, but I'm going to figure that out. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and see you next time. You know you're supposed to use that in the pool, right?
Oh, come on. Stop with the filming.
You're supposed to blow it up and then put it in the pool.
Yeah, but I'm trying to see if it's going to be long enough for me to lay on, because once it's fat, then is it going to be really short? I'll tell you right now.
You probably should fill it outside. Now you got to figure out how to get it in the...
Well, I wasn't thinking that far ahead. Can you...
No, this is hilarious.
No, it's not. I don't
You want
have
the soldering iron?
What? There's no way it's going through. Then I gotta go through the other door with it.
Double doors there. No, you have to turn. Oh my goodness. Let me know if you need the soldering iron.
You need help. Actually, no, I'm gonna watch out. It's not gonna.
It's going.
Watch it pop though, then I'm gonna be pissed.
It's not gonna pop. This thing is like no joke. U.S. Navy uses these to save people.
It's not gonna go out this door. This door is even smaller.
It will go out that easier because you don't have a hallway. You're moving everything around.
It's alright. It's a
I like
magic.
how you're
It's a
sitting
magic
there
house.
watching.
Everything will fix itself. Ta-da!
Watch out for that thing.
It's really long. You not? I have on 700 and her shoes.
Oh yeah. No, you're gonna fall in with those shoes.
Do it.
You're gonna fall in with those shoes, man.
Okay, bye. Wait, your shoes. Oh no.
Here, give Kendall your shoes.